I am here to talk about the 21st century digital literacies that are happening in the classrooms. So the question that I had revolving around my research was, how can teachers be the ones to empower students' digital literacies? I chose this visual to go with my research that I had conducted because it had a good side for challenges and benefits, and that was what was seen most throughout the research. And it also had a scale looking type of visual, and it shows that the benefits outweigh the challenges. The first point that I have for my challenges talks about the comfortability or lack thereof for old-fashioned teachers in a world of rising digital literacies. Throughout my research, I found that teachers were taught to teach students in a more old-fashioned manner, for example, the reliance of paper and pencil. These teachers were very bothered by the expectations that their administrators and colleagues set for them to already know or to begin learning about various digital literacies when these old-fashioned teachers would have much rather preferred to stick with what they already knew how to teach. The second point for my challenges talks about teachers struggling with how to incorporate how to teach digital literacies to their class, even when they themselves didn't quite understand how to. For my research, teachers weren't sure how to create lesson plans with ways that students could use digital literacies or how to teach digital literacies to their students. Although there are some challenges to be faced with digital literacies, there are also many benefits. The first of these benefits that I discussed from my research was that teachers are being stretched about what they knew, if anything, about digital literacies. My research discusses how teachers were willing and curious about various digital literacies and how to use certain forms of technology within their classrooms that might benefit both them and their students. It was found that teachers who were willing to take full control of the digital literacies that they were teaching their students within the classroom were able to feel more in control of their class. Next, for benefits, I listed that students will know more about the world that they live in. Through my research, I found that students felt a better sense of confidence and leadership skills when students were able to show off the result of their digital literacies with their classmates. I also found that students can learn more about the other places within the world through digital literacies and resources that are available for their own use. Now on our list of benefits, I said that the possibility of digital literacies for students to acquire is seemingly endless. With the vast and expanding source of the internet, students and teachers can both find valuable and useful resources to use in their everyday life. Learning is now expanding beyond the classroom and can be taken home with the students, or students can even learn online without ever entering the classroom. Because this can happen, students are also found to be in charge of their own digital literacies that they are learning. Finally, I found that digital literacies can be available for anyone. Throughout my research, there were various focuses of where digital literacies were being used. Though most of it was focused around American students all throughout the country, there was also connections to places around the world such as Korea. Also, I found that some of the many articles that I had read didn't have students as the main learners, but had teachers learning 21st century digital literacies too. This concludes my screencast for my visual representation for my research about 21st century digital literacies.